This video is brought to you by PrizePicks. All right, we're here with TYVIS POWELL. We've talked before about the quarterback room. Let's talk about what's actually, I think, the biggest room of consequence of this team. The room that I think the Myles Garrett trade is going to have the strongest effect on because of the situation they're in. Because I think this is a cornerback room that's fine when you got Myles Garrett. Right, they ain't going. How many double moves you really gonna see when you got?
None. You ain't got time. Ain't got time for it to work.
They ain't about to do no 7-step drop. Like, come on now. You know that ball coming out.
Don't worry about none of that.
Yeah, you used to just let's just jump that. You know what I mean? Everybody's Dylan Gabriel when you got Myles Garrett, right? Now playing cornerback for the Cleveland Browns becomes a little bit harder. Now some players we don't have much to worry about, right? Denzel Ward. We feel comfortable with him, right? I think we can leave Denzel out of it.
Denzel at his prime is top 5 corner in this league. So
Denzel good, right? Denzel is not going to be the problem, right? He was good before Myles was elite. He was good while Myles was elite. He be all right? You know what I mean? He going to play about 15 games. He not going to play 18, 17. No. He going to play about 15.
That's fine.
But that's enough.
Fine.
That's enough. That's quite frankly enough. Tyson Campbell, I'm a little concerned. All right.
Don't do that.
I'm a little concerned. Here's why I'm a little concerned. What specifically did Tyson Campbell struggle with in Jacksonville?
He was not. I don't think they ran zone over there. I mean, I think they did run zone there, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, he got beat over top a lot. On double
it happens. Yes. Now you know what's funny. So this is funny you bring this up because everybody talks about Denzel Boston. You know when Denzel Boston got on the scene when he hit the stutter and go on Tyson Campbell, hit him over the head for the it might have been a touchdown that got him going. So. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say
everybody talking about the difference that he had from when he went to Jacksonville and when he went to Cleveland. And look, Jacksonville got a good defensive line. Josh Allen, some good players. But you gonna run some double moves against Jacksonville.
Listen, man.
He come to Cleveland. All of a sudden, no deep balls, give it up. Everybody's like, oh, he figured it out. I think the thing that they figured out was that he wasn't gonna get no double moves in Cleveland because we got 95, right? And 95 is, like, I used to say this when he was here, I'll say this, he's the most impactful player on the field, even if he doesn't get a stat, because everything that the offense is going to do is going to be in the fear of that dude making a play, right?
Yes.
We saw this Pittsburgh game. He didn't get a stat. I think that's the most dominant performance of Myles Garrett's life because he literally terrorized the team into not throwing the ball downfield.
Pretty much.
Without doing a single thing.
They was not letting that man get that sack on him. That's a fact.
They were terrified of that man.
I think that, okay, so if double moves is the thing that Tyson Campbell struggles with, then teams are going to know that, right? So that means that it depends on what safety look you're running. Are you running one high? Because if you're running one high, as a safety, you're supposed to be in the post. Now, there's 2-1 high. Are we talking cover 1 or are we talking cover 3? If we're talking cover 1, what I would do if I was the safety, I would always favor Tyson Campbell's side. I would line up on that hash. Why? Because that makes the quarterback think he know. he know. Like it might. You got to play the mind game with that. Denzel, I'm good. Denzel can handle himself. This guy, I need to be just in case. I need to get a step over there. I need to be on that hash.
Let me ask you though, how much can you change with the kind of shells you run, and still keep the identity of that Jim Schwartz attacking style defense?
I mean, the shell of the defense, the way it works is that you really want to hold the too high look for as long as possible. Obviously, sometimes you got to spin into it because your responsibility is more important than holding the look. So, for example, if I'm man on the tight end and he's on the other side of the field or he's getting up in motion, obviously once she motions, that's going to give it away. Teams are going to do that. Mm-hmm. But if I have covered 3 and I'm the guy that's got to come down and be the hook player, at some point I got to spin. Like I have to do it. I got to get to my spot. So it's going to give it away. I think that if you can hold it to the snap, where he snaps the ball and make him think about it for an extra second, that buys that D-line just one more second to get there, that could help a lot. But ultimately, the Browns secondary biggest problem for the past 5 years is that they do not talk. And it bothers me to no end. That's why they have to run man to man, because they can't look at each other and communicate what is going on. And I don't understand it. It is the easiest thing in the world, but they don't talk. That's why Juan Thornhill and Denzel about ready to kill each other all them years and gave up all them coverage busts, because they do not talk. If you would just talk and communicate and hand signal, y'all could run whatever y'all want. But due to the fact that y'all just don't do it, is why y'all have to play man to man. They are by far, I had Sherm look this up. Sherm told me this. Richard Sherman told me this. The Browns play more man to man than any other team in the NFL, and it's not even close. Yeah, it's like, why? Yeah, it's like by like 20%. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they do not talk. I can't understand.
How does that happen? Like, is it one player that just don't talk to no? Like, is it Denzel not talking to nobody that's causing?
I don't know who it is. Like, I'm not gonna put no name because I don't know who it is. I just know if somebody, every time they ran zone, somebody was wide open. And
when it comes to the communication, like, where does it start? With the secondary, like, does it start with the safety?
Yes. The safety is the only because at corner, I'm locked in. I can't see the whole thing. The safety can see the whole picture. They can see everybody, where everybody's lined up at. So they make the call. You talk to the corner first, you talk to the safety, then you talk to the corner to your side. You communicate it all the way through. Hand signal, whatever. Y'all on the same page. They do not do it. And I don't understand it. I can't figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out for 5 years. I can't figure it out. Why they don't talk? I just don't. It's stupid.
Yeah. Then you add the depth to this room, because, like, look, Tyson Campbell's good, and Denzel Ward,
I don't know who is the next corner in line, because
ain't my biggest corner in line. They got Dom Jones and Kenyatta Johnson and a bunch of names you ain't never heard of behind everybody. Like, can you name 3 Browns corners instead of the 2 starters other than Myles Harden? Yeah, Myles Harden took you out, right? Like, who back there?
But this also has been an issue. You saying this like this ain't been an issue since when Martin Emerson went down last year. It was like, oh my goodness, who is next? They rode the whole season like this last year,
but.
It didn't work. It don't work.
It worked because
they got Myles Garrett.
This is what I'm saying, right?
I wouldn't listen. I would anticipate
if we have been talking. Like, remember the offensive line? We were like, man, Nick Chubb going down. I wonder who that's going to affect the most. And there was all kind of conversations, and what ended up happening was, oh man, that really started to show how old this offensive line is. Yeah. My worry is that there is a similar effect here with corner, where it's like, oh well, we're kind of thin at corner, but we should be okay. To, oh my goodness, what is going on over with these corners?
Listen.
Because we've been needing a slot corner for 2 years. It's still
I know. I'm sitting there like, listen, I think Kenny Moore is still available. I don't know why we wouldn't. Because honestly, I guarantee you.
TYVIS, I just see you've been running the 40 lately. You might have to come in.
Mark this out. Mark this down. Mark this down. What's today? July 7th.
All right.
I said this. The first preseason game, they going at Myles Harden. I guarantee you.
They went at Myles Harden. Guarantee
you they are going to go at Myles Harden. I guarantee it.
Ooh, who was the dude they tried to have at the slot last year?
Oh my God, Cam Mitchell.
They was going at him.
But, oh my God, they said, let's eat. Let's eat.
I forget
every time they see
it was somebody
him
who
out
didn't
there.
even make the team. I'm like, all right, he requested him in a one-on-one drill, beat him. He needs to go. Cam Mitchell gotta go.
And I kept telling, and this was back when, remember, this was 2 years ago before they traded Greg Newsome. It was, we could trade G New. We got Cam Mitchell. And I'm like, listen, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah. So I think that's the Browns got to figure that out, because I fear that they're going to be living a little bit of a different life there. Not to say that the defensive line is going to be terrible. It's going to be a good defensive line. You know what I mean?
See, that's not it. That is a huge concern, but I'm actually more worried about the linebackers. Why do I say it? Why do I say that? Because the double team was, no matter what, was always Myles Garrett. The double team now is the defensive tackles pushed up to get to the linebackers. If they're not good at getting off blocks, like, that's it. It's 71 North for sure. Like, that's going to happen. If your defensive tackles can't keep them up, because the defensive tackles was in a lot of one-on-one situations. That's not the case. It's a double team up to push up to the linebackers now, because they don't have to double Jarrett Verse or Alex Wright. That's a one-on-one situation. They're going to be comfortable being able to do that. So the linebackers is actually, to me, that's a position I'm a little bit concerned about.
It's a thin position too.
Yeah,
because there's Quincy Williams, there's Carson Schlesinger,
and that's it.
And then
Justin Jefferson is the other linebacker, I believe.
Boogie Watson, you know.
Yeah, Nathan Watson. Yeah,
we're relying on a lot of, hey man, Jason Tarver can fix it. Which, hey, to be fair, Jason Tarver brought Reggie Ragland back from the dead. Okay, remember we was talking about Reggie Ragland? Like, he was good. Like, yeah. You don't remember that? Last few good games of Deion Jones's career, Jason Tarver. Hey, B.J. Goodson. Y'all remember B.J. Goodson?
Oh my God, all on
Michael
Reggie
Smith.
Ragland coming. Reggie Ragland definitely did. Michael Smith did play for the Browns.
Michael Smith, your teammate, right? Like, yeah.
Hey.
Super Bowl MVP. Not many people remember that, right? But Super Bowl MVP had a great couple of seasons with Tarv.
Sure did.
Yeah, DJ Goodson. They ain't heard from him since, but he had a good season with Tarv.
I think this was the last stop for all of them.
Hey, when's the last time you've heard of Sione Takitaki?
Didn't he go to Houston?
I couldn't tell you.
I felt like he went to
I thought he went to the Patriots.
Did he go to the Patriots? I thought it was Houston. I don't know.
Like, Sione Takitaki might have technically been in the Super Bowl and you didn't even notice it. But when he was in Cleveland, he was a big-time player.
He sure was. He sure was.
So, Tarv might be able to get something done there. So at least you have that. With this corner room, they ain't no Tarv. You know what I mean? Like, our quarterback coach ain't no Tarv. Like, Afro got the promotion.
I'm telling you, they're gonna have to play. If the pass rush ain't good, they gotta play zone. Because I've been in a situation where you did that, and it just actually, if the pass rush ain't good, you probably got to play more man to man. To be honest with you,
I'm hoping the pass rush still gonna be good, right? Like,
it ain't gonna be Myles. Is it gonna be Myles Garrett good?
Well, here's the problem: it's never gonna be Myles Garrett good, because part of that is just like Myles Garrett on the mental factor, right? Like, it's just different. It could be the same amount of pressures you give up versus Josh Hines Allen that Myles Garrett is getting in the season, but that's Myles Garrett. Like, think about it like that. If you had to cover Randy Moss in practice, I don't care if he got 600 yards like the rest of them wide receivers. What you doing? That's Randy Moss. Like you about to ease up, or you about to take that way more seriously than you took your Randy?
You have to.
Yeah, because it's Randy. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Myles
Jarrett versus he's a good player.
Yeah, but again, I don't want to be in this position where I have to, it sounds like I don't like Jarrett. I like Jarrett versus a lot.
The defense is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting season for that defense this year.
It's a different approach when there's Myles. When it's Myles, you've seen the Hard Knocks, when the Browns have the Hard Knocks in season and the team plays the Browns and then they spend 40 minutes on that projector talking about Myles Garrett, right? Just how many slides in that projector Myles Garrett taking up versus like, Jared Verse gonna get like 3 slides and they gonna move on. Like, it's not bad. Like, a lot of players go their whole career without taking no 3 slides on that projection. But
Fair. Fair.
3 slides is a lot.
It's gonna be tough because he's replacing the man, and
he replacing the best defensive player of my lifetime. like, it's not fair to him. And he played the same position. PrizePicks is a fun way to earn cash while you watch your favorite teams. No complex betting rules. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. Here are my picks for this upcoming season, AFC North edition. Jimmy Bernard, I have less than 475. This has to do with volume available in Pittsburgh's offense. Quincy Judkins, I have over 975. Browns improved line. I think the run game's going to be better with it. Chase Brown, under 900 yards. Joe Burrow equals less rushing yards usually for the Bengals offense. Mark Andrews, more than 475 yards. Lamar's going to need a safety blanket. Check to see if PrizePicks is available in your state. You could follow me on the app at Quinn_C to see all my lineups. Download the PrizePicks app today. Play $5 and get $50 in lineup to download the app using the link in the description. There's going to be a change in what teams are willing to do and how they're willing to attack you and how they're willing to approach you.
I think that's the question right now is how are teams going to attack the defense now? Myles Garrett is number one. I'm just going to tell you that. If he don't know it, he need to watch this podcast and know right now. You are the guy. You are the guy. I'm going to just tell you that now.
Yeah, and Tyson Campbell, you too. They about to come at you. They ain't about to just throw at Denzel all of a sudden, right? Like,
I think a lot of people got respect for Denzel.
Yeah. No, players respect Denzel. Like the media outside of it, I think
OCs respect Denzel, but if they want to eat, I'm telling you where they going. They going right in that slot.
Yeah, they gonna put Jamar Chase in that slot. They gonna let him cook. And unfortunately for Grant Delpit, you gonna have to play about 200 snaps in that slot probably this year. You know what I mean? Like we gonna have to move you over. Emmanuel McNeil Warren. We gonna have to see what you could do in those kind of situations, right?
Yeah,
like
he gonna blow.
All them safeties gotta play because we got Stephen Jones behind everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got Jones and Johnson, and who else we got back there? We got 2K generics. Okay.
Listen, the Browns pride themselves in being able to find a low round or undrafted corner.
Man, we got less money invested in those corners than Ohio State has in their quarterback room. Okay? Like, let's be honest. Who's spending more money? Ohio State's wide receivers or RDBs outside of Denzel Ward and Tyson Campbell?
If or when Shador hits this year at the quarterback position, the first pick in the draft or the first round pick for the Browns will be Leonard Moore from Notre Dame.
Hey, man, we might have to take 2 because we might have to replace Denzel. Like, it's getting that time. It's getting that time. Hey, we're going to have to hit on somebody in the second round. We're going to have to hit on somebody late first. You know what I mean? We're going to have to spend big.
Leonard Moore, if Leonard Moore going to be the pick.
Free agency. We're going to have to bring in some dudes in free agency. This is not a complete corner.
They can fix, all they got to do is go sign Kenny Moore. He can at least get you through the season. Like,
are you Kenny Moore's agent?
No, but I mean, this is a guy who at once was one of the best nickels in the game.
That's real. That's real. Hey man, what you doing this fall?
I will actually. It's funny you ask. I will be doing the tailgate show on Saturdays for the Big Ten at 10 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you tune in. And on Sundays, I will be doing pre and post game show on the Browns Radio Network.
Because that 23 is free now. You might have to. Martin Emerson ain't there no more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like somebody got 23. If they don't, they making a mistake.
So who got 23 right now? I don't know. Do it matter? You know what I mean?
I might let Jared Verse tell you it don't. You can go right up in there and just take it from him.
Walk up in there and wear 23. Might want to get ready, dog. You might get the call.
Listen, I've been on my weight loss journey.
You know what I mean? Look, you got your hair back.
Amani Marshall is wearing 23.
Amani Marshall, that's a running back.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a running back. He'll get that up.
From App State.
He a big dude, too. He don't want no 23 number. He need that 30s.
23 is a number that look good in any. Dang, we thin at corner for real. D'Angelo Ross, Dom Jones, Tyron Herron, Nate Evans, Michael Coates Jr., Miles Bryant, and Trey Avery. How many of them people that I just said that you recognize?
I ain't recognize one person.
That's the corners outside of Miles Harden, Tyson Campbell, and Denzel Ward.
And we including Myles Harden.
I know.
In the known category. Hey, man, like if you think Myles Harden gonna get targeted, what you think they about to do to Steve Jones or Dom Jones?
This gonna be good. I'm interested now because
Also to the quarterbacks, hey, bro, like Denzel don't practice that much. Like
they're going to have to figure this out. This is serious. This is serious.
I'm gonna need y'all to look good against this defense because it ain't like you playing the crib of the crop at quarter. You know what
everybody,
I mean?
Listen. Everybody about to be sitting
here.
here.
The Browns quarters look like the Legion of Boom. I'm just gonna bet that Quinshot Junkins might see 400 carries this year.
Everybody is talking about the quarterback battle. I am going to be thinking about corners.
Yeah. You gonna see some passes get complete. You'll be like, ooh, that's not good.
I'm telling you, like, no, the one dude, number 2, was just number 2. Somebody got to pick him in practice. I don't know if it was Avery or Ross, but when Shador missed the sail route and threw a deep bomb, they picked it off. And I was like, everybody was talking about Shador. And I'm like, who the corner that went up and high pointed that and got the pick? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think this quarter room is very similar to the offensive line room where Andrew Berry is sitting there like this during training camp, just praying somebody emerges from that group of guys right there. And maybe he's right?
They can't get hurt. They cannot get hurt. they cannot get hurt.
Tyson Campbell got to be good. Like that's if Tyson Campbell is not good, what we gonna do to stop the bleeding?
How long is he under contract? 2 more years?
2 more years, yeah. I mean, like it's not that much money, but it's just like,
hey, Leonard Moore.
Yeah,
Leonard Moore from Notre Dame. Remember I said it.
Ain't gonna be we gonna put him in the slot, like, you know what I mean? Like what we about to do, you know? And that's that. Given how he struggled in Jacksonville, I'm like, I hope I'm wrong there, but
I hope that he better figure it out. They're gonna have to run some cover too. That's what's gonna happen.
Hey man, I hope Emmanuel McNeil-Warren is excellent.
He gonna have to be.
Hey,
if Myles Harden is struggling, he gonna have to be. And they gonna have to run zone. You can't put that man. You can't put no safety in man to man that many times.
Hey, if they get out of this and that secondary is not an issue, Andrew Berry is the luckiest man on earth. Ooh, don't nothing make fans mad like when your corners stink on defense.
You give up that bomb, bro. Fans gonna get antsy. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Nah, they gonna be like fire Rutenberg, fire Barry. It's gonna be all kind of stuff, boy. Like,
they're gonna be sitting and whatchamacallit gonna be sitting at the house like Jim Schwartz gonna be like. He might be smiling about it.
Yeah,
he might be smiling about it.
And I'll be like, take that smile off your face, Jim. We saw them cover while you was here. Like, Jim Schwartz, he got away because it's like, oh yeah, Myles is there. I ain't got to worry about that.
This is man.
Hey, it's like.
Why did you bring this up? It was something that I wasn't even thinking about like that.
What?
The corner situation. I didn't even think about it.
Hey man, I gotta.
But the reason I didn't think about it because it was the same thing last year. Like outside of the starters, they don't have nobody.
Yeah, look, people have gotten mad at me because I'm like, hey man, Myles going away, and it's going to affect more than like just the pass rush, right? Like that's the whole defense was built around him, right? Like that was the whole whole defensive premise.
That's what I'm saying, man. I gotta see it.
Yeah, it's I feel like it's going to be a good defense still, but
I don't think it's going to be top 5, but I can see top 15 for sure.
The holes to the defense, like there were holes in the defense last year, right? Play action, getting them moving side to side. You can only really do it so much, though, right? Mm-hmm. You can maybe get a drive or two out of it, but like a whole game, that's going to be harder to do because all it takes is the Browns to get 1 or 2 TFLs in a drive, and then boom, all that shit's dead. Now you got to run all the other stuff. So the holes that the Browns defense had was like a lot harder to get to, but now they're more accessible. And without Myles there, teams are going to be more confident in their ability to reach those holes. So they're going to be more aggressive in trying to do it, which will probably make there be more success there, right? They're not going to be awful, but there are going to be times where you're like, man, I wonder what they would have tried that shit if we had Myles. And the answer is no, they definitely wanted to try that shit.
No,
like,
you would know. If a quarterback standing there patting that ball,
they standing there on third down, bro. They was never trying that with Myles. Like,
anytime that a quarterback stand back there and can take a cigarette break, that's when the fans is going to be upset.
Yeah. It might not even have to be anything crazy like that. It's just like, you're a quarterback, Myles there, it's in your head. Got to get rid of this ball. Got to get rid of this ball. Got to get rid of this ball. If it's not Myles there, you thinking to yourself, I can wait. Hold on. I got this. And then you're going to be able to make the play. The kind of stuff that like only the best of the best quarterbacks were able to access versus this defense because they just had the elite level confidence to not care that Myles was there. That's going to be stuff that's more accessible for guys like Trevor Lawrence. You know what I mean? Like the not amazing quarterbacks, but still good. And that's just going to be a reality that the Browns have to deal with. And they're going to have to get a lot of pressure, and they're going to probably have to get a lot deeper at corner and safety in order to overcome.
They're going to have if they can't, because with Myles you can drop 8. You can have just Myles and 2 other guys rushing and still get a good pass rush.
They still
now you're talking about being creative in blitz patterns. Now having people blitz, nickels blitz, and linebackers. Like, you're gonna have to be creative in that situation as well. Which honestly, that takes Carson Schwarzenegger's game to the next level. I think that he's showing you he's a good tackler. He's good in space. He's good in coverage. The one thing that I want to see more of him is blitzing and getting sacks. You throw that on his resume, now we're talking all pro numbers.
I do wonder what tight end production versus us looks like now this year too.
Yeah, that's true too.
Different game, right? Like,
they actually gonna be able to get out on routes.
Yeah, I was about to say they ain't gonna get they getting the release now, right? Like, they're not having to chip and then release. So
correct.
And then if we're blitzing linebackers more often, it's like, who are we leaving back there? Is it gonna be Myles Harden?
Some zone will be vacated. They better get home.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit of a different world out there. My focus for that different world is like, I think corner's going to be the one that suffers the most. So for me, I need one of these guys for us to be raving about at camp. One of these dudes that I just made fun of, that I don't know their name right now, I need to be like, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar. You know what I mean? Like, I need to be doing the full apology tour.
You could say that all you want. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't disagree with you.
It's gonna be me on that last broadcast saying we need to make a trade for some corner. Somebody that's gonna get cut, we need to claim them off waivers. So one of them corners need to be claimed.
Might get the notification. TYVIS Powell comes out of retirement.
I'm cool.
Hey, what Richard doing?
My problem is I'm in a totally different mindset. I'm not crazy no more.
Right. We need to ask this question then. What's Richard doing?
He just got back from the Taylor Swift and Travis wedding.
All right, well, ask Sherb if he want to play.
I don't think he got. He told me last time I asked him, he got no desire to play.
People have hit me up. Should we pay Terrion Arnold's bail?
The people in Detroit couldn't stand him. They hated him. So I don't think that's the answer either.
Hey, bro, we need to do something. You know what I mean? Marshawn Lattimore, what are you doing? Is he on the team?
I don't think so.
Hey, man, Marshawn, come back home.
Listen, man,
Braun might come back. Marshawn come
back. He one of them vets that they all trying to skip training camp. Ain't none of them trying to do no training camp.
Hey, that's fine.
I agree. I agree with you.
Hey, just come in, August 30th, stay for a week. You ain't got to practice, and then we go get busy. But we need some bodies there. We need some players behind these guys.
And somebody that I could be confident when they go.
We ain't even got a draft pick, TYVIS. We ain't even got somebody they took in the 3rd round 3 years ago. We're like, hey, they might put it together. We ain't got that.
Nah, they got rid of them.
No, man, we got a bunch of dudes that we picked up at the end of the season last year. And one of them dudes wearing 11.
I know. Did you see that?
The audacity.
Did you see that?
Audacity.
I saw that.
I'm like, what is going on? What is going on?
I just saw it. Hey, listen, I'm with you. We got to figure it out. I mean, everybody, like I said, the quarterback battle is going to be interesting. But again, the corner thing is also something to look at as well. And just the whole defense as a whole. I think that to put our minds at ease, we need to see our defense because it's gonna be hard to see it in the preseason. It's gonna be very vanilla. You just want to see these guys basic fundamentals be really good. Be in those windows, make plays on the ball, make tackles, don't give up no explosive plays. If you could do those things right there, that to me is confidence going into the season.
I also do wonder what that energy is going to look like at the beginning of the season versus the end. Because at the beginning, they're going to want to prove things, right? We ain't trash without Myles. Y'all sleeping on us. Okay, yeah. You're going to play with that energy. What they going to look like week 12? Right? like that I'm wondering what that's going to be. If they go into week 12, they still are playing with good energy and playing well, playing together.
I would hope Tide
keeps them real easy.
I think that's like half the battle with Tide as well, is to keep those guys motivated like that.
Hey, man, it's a tough job, but want to thank TYVIS for coming out here talking about these Browns topics. Always fun to have Mr. Powell on here. Anywhere where they got radio, he's probably on. But, just to be more specific, where you be at?
Columbus, if you're in the Columbus area, just tune in to 97.1 The Fan, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. The morning show, the number one morning show, sports show in Columbus, T-Bone and TYVIS. If you miss me there, I'm still doing my hits on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10:20. We got to download the WKYC app to be able to see those times that I'm on. After that, Big Ten tailgate show in the fall, 10 a.m. every Saturday morning. Be there. Forget college game day. Forget Big Noon. You want to tune into the Big Ten tailgate show with me and Cameron Irwin, where we go around the Big Ten. And then, of course, on Sundays, if you were, as a Browns fan, Browns pregame show and postgame show. TYVIS Powell. Pregame is me and Andy Baskins. Postgame is me and Jeff Phelps.
Well, you getting them reps in, huh? We talk about Shador not getting the reps. You getting the reps in, though.
Listen, man. I'm just trying to take care of my family.
Well, you seem to be doing good at that. Make sure everybody go check out TYVIS. Follow him wherever you can follow him. Make sure you check in because he's doing extra stuff in between all of that other stuff he's doing. You know what I mean? You just be on the timeline one day. You're like, oh, he playing volleyball with Ohio State.
You just never know where I'm gonna be.
You never know where you're going to be. So make sure you go follow him on Twitter. He also offers motivational quotes on Twitter as well. So make sure you guys go check it out. Y'all have a great day. Have a better night. Peace.